Korea. We are doing another jam-packed day today. I'm starting off at a skin clinic this morning, and then I have a body analysis today, and then we have some more tourist fun adventures coming your way. I am gonna go downstairs with Thomas and get a smoothie and head off to my appointment. It's just across the road, and I don't know how much of that I'm gonna film, but they should speak English there. It's called Debut Clinic. I saw some good reviews when I was doing all of my research, so we're gonna go there, maybe get a little bit of top up, and yeah, let's go. All right, we're here. Here we are. Let's go. Okay everyone, I am done at the clinic. 10 out of 10 would recommend for a friend. They were really nice, they spoke English. I was in and out very quickly, so happy about that. I'm not going to be wearing makeup or anything on there, but can't really tell because my fringe covers it anyway. We're heading over to the metro station now. We are going back to where we were yesterday in the university area so I can do my body analysis. That one I definitely think I'm going to be able to film a little bit more. So that one should be about 20 minutes to half an hour, very quick. And I'm going to find out what's going to look good, whether I can wear like halters or strapless, or I struggle a lot because I'm small, but I'm curvy. And I just, sometimes things just don't look right on me. Now I do think quality of clothing, where you're buying it, etc. definitely plays a part, but I think just like the color analysis, as soon as I found out what colors look the best on me, as soon as you start wearing them, you can't unsee it. So hopefully I'll learn a little bit about that today, and they're all about that here. Color analysis, body analysis, you know, what face shape you have, their skincare, they're just like on the glow up hype era. So we're gonna catch the metro and head to my appointment.
I would say more volume at the bottom compared to the lower upper body. Yeah. Well, seems like your hips are over here. So your upper body is quite small.
Yeah.
Very wave type.
Yeah.
I'm gonna measure you a little bit. Can you just watch this there? wave tights, you do have a very curvy waterline. You could also look a little bit petite, especially on the lower top side. I did mention a while ago that your shoulders aren't like super, like small or anything, but it is small compared to your hips. So your body figure is kind of like a pear shape as well.
Okay.
So starting with your neckline, I did mention that your neckline is a little bit long. But if you go for necklines that are a little too low, it can elongate this area too much, making you just look a lot longer over here, kind of like a giraffe.
Yeah.
So it's good to kind of bring this area up
a bit,
especially when you're choosing your necklaces as well. This is like not bad, but you could go a little bit higher around this area. You could also go for more choker checks.
Okay.
Not everyone could pull off chokers.
But
you can go for chokers. You can layer them together with something a little bit low and something high, but don't go too low.
Too low. Yeah.
I'm gonna show you some more necklines later on. But going for this kind, okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure you later. And then going down to your shoulders, you do have a very straight shoulder line, so anything that shows your shoulder line is really good. Try to also go for tops that are a little bit lighter, softer, actually just general.
Yeah.
You need to go for fabrics that kind of like flows over your body line.
Yeah.
If you look at your shoulder lines, when you're choosing your t-shirts, your cardigans, jackets, there's usually always like a shoulder line over here.
Right.
You can stay around your shoulders, but it's also good if you add a little bit of like puff sleeves.
Okay.
But since your shoulders are already very straight, you don't really need to go for more like very, like really structured styling.
Okay.
So that's why like very heavy leather jackets,
Right.
like very thick denim jackets could look a little bit too heavy on you.
Okay.
I would recommend more cardigan style,
Yeah.
a little bit more slimmer in styles, with like puff sleeves as well, tweed jackets, more softer styling. With the measurement that we had, your limbs are a little bit on the shorter side, especially on your forearms and your calves over here.
Yeah.
So your goal is to kind of elongate your limbs.
Yeah.
That's why you look better in shorter sleeves rather than longer and heavy, meaty sleeves. Especially yours, so you have like really triangular, big ones that end up over here. So anything that cuts off your arms in half.
Yeah, and like a baseball tee always looks bad on me. Yeah.
Although if ever you need to wear them, it's always good if you can like fold it up.
Fold it up a bit.
So those would be good. Try to avoid your elbow line. Go for higher, more baby tee style.
Okay.
Tighter on top is actually really good for you. Okay. So if you want to go for something loose at the top, either you kind of like cinch this area,
Okay.
or kind of like wear them with really short skirts, mini design.
Okay.
Or anything loose but slim.
Slim. Loose but slim.
Some different fabrics later on. The best part of your body is actually your waistline.
Yeah.
Just as long as you keep this area tight, it's all good. High waist, really good.
Perfect. Okay.
See,
Good.
Your
I'm
belly
so glad.
button in. Your belly button is over here. So if you go higher than that, it will of course shorten your upper body and elongate your bottom. That way you can look a lot taller.
Okay.
If you go for low rise, which is kind of trending nowadays, it will just elongate this area and make your legs look a lot shorter.
Yeah.
If ever want to go low, just maybe stay around your belly button area. So this is mid to high. You can stay around this area. And with your top, you can go a little bit lower up until here.
Yeah.
Now, if you do want to show off your curves, you could actually go for more tight styling. So like usually when skinny jeans or like really tight pencil skirts were a trend, you can pull them off.
Yeah.
Although, if you are like, I'm not sure if it's like a different beauty thing or anything, but like in Korea, they don't really want to have big butts. That's why
It just happens as a dancer. I can't avoid it. Yeah.
That's why like Korean girls, they try to go for more like A-line skirts.
Yeah.
Just to not show that they have like big hips or like big butts. But if you do want to show it off, you can go for more tight styling, more body contrasts,
Okay.
more like figure fitting clothes.
Perfect.
Those kind of tight designs are also really good, especially if you don't want to show off your hip dips. Try to go for more A-line style.
Yeah.
Although you can also go for like mermaid styles as well. Very sexy, with like silhouettes would suit you very well.
Okay. Perfect.
This fabric, pretty good. They're very soft. They're very airy. The thing about denims are usually not stretchy.
Yeah.
Really
Being a
thick.
denim skirt is really difficult.
And as well, Usually, if it fits here, it doesn't fit here.
That's my problem. This is what jeans are terrible for me to go shopping in.
So, like for example, baggy jeans are kind of trending.
Yeah.
So I'm also a wave type. You should go for these
Yeah.
kind of jeans, like
Yeah.
the airy and flowy styles.
Yes. I bought my first pair at Uniqlo and I said, this is the kind of jeans I need.
So those are the fake jeans.
Yeah.
You can go for as well. Try not to go too wide though.
Yeah.
More like slim fit stylings. Straight cuts, not bad. It could also elevate your body. You could also go for more semi-wide styling.
Okay.
So the wider your pants get, the thinner it should be.
Okay.
But generally compared to pants, it can be a lot better in skirts. Because pants also show where your crotch starts.
Yeah.
So there are like times when you need to look tall, you want to have a better proportion, then I would recommend more skirt style.
Okay.
In terms of length though, like I did mention, this area is also a little bit on the shorter side.
Yeah.
So if you go for midi skirts, which is kind of like ends up around your knee area,
Yeah.
your legs could look a little bit short. Not like pants as well, like jorts.
Yeah.
Or like
I have never put on jorts, and I was saying to him, I was like, I can tell you right now, I will never look good in jorts.
So for you could go higher, or just stay on the lower side.
Okay.
If you like cover at least a little of your knees, people won't know where your knees start.
Right.
So that it like confuse the eye. Either go
Okay, that makes
higher,
sense.
More like mini skirts, mini pants around this area. You could also go for more like fancy styling. I'd say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you some more styling later on. Let's sit down over here. Facial features. I would say it's on the soft side. You do have a very feminine look to your face as well. You look at your facial structure as well. Though you're a little bit sharp on the edges, especially over here on your cheekbones.
Yeah.
A little bit of jawline as well. You're kind of like a square plus diamond.
It's so, I cannot figure out what face shape I have for my life. When they're like, you can contour like this, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Well, like usually square types have a more like a wide forehead over here, kind of like what you have, but they don't really have cheekbones. They're usually more heavier on the jawline.
Right.
For you, you're more wider on the cheekbones.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a mixture.
Okay.
And since square types are usually short, you are a little bit on the longer side, especially from the distance between your eyes and your mouth. A little bit long over here. Your facial features are a little bit inwards, so you're not too wide as well. So with the contouring, this could also like depend on what kind of like beauty standard you have.
Right.
Again, with like the more Asian countries, they like the egg shaped,
Yes.
softer styles. But
Yeah.
Westerns, they like the Angelina Jolie,
Yeah.
sharper.
I feel like I'm
of
kind
look.
of in between. Like, I like the Asian style, and I am used to the Western style, so it's kind of like trying to learn how to blend both.
Now with your feminine kind of like image, you could also go for more like Asian styling.
Yeah.
So when you're choosing your using your contours, I would recommend you like over here on the cheekbones.
Right.
But then you want to enhance your cheekbones, then put the contour over here. Then
Okay.
that will actually enhance your cheekbones a lot more.
Okay. Not too different than the way I've been doing it, but just more here and here on either side. Okay.
Really good. Similarly with blushes, if you want your cheekbones to shine, put your like blushes around this area. But then like Koreans, they also want like baby face look, so they want their face to look shorter. That's why they put their blushes around this area.
Right. Okay.
Again, it really depends on what you would like, but those kinds of likes and also be really good. Now compared to the slimness of your lower area, your forehead is a little bit on the wider side.
Yeah.
So if you want to kind of balance that out, bangs would be really good.
I've only had them for like, I guess, a year and a half now, but I'm still learning how to, which way. I had a girl cut them straight. No, I can't do straight bangs.
It's like super full.
I looked like Cleopatra. It was so bad. So I was like, please cut. But I also found a Korean hairstylist in Paris.
Oh.
So I can now go to her and be like, please cut my hair and do it the right way.
Now like bangs, really good for you. Going for like straight bangs could look a little bit heavy as well. Now especially when you would gain weight and like you get a little bit of like cheeks, straight bangs would actually make this area look really heavy. I would recommend more like fringes, curtain bands, or really good too. Since, like I mentioned, since this area is a little bit long, I actually wouldn't really recommend bangs that are higher than your eyebrows.
Okay.
It's actually better to
Bring him down a little bit. Okay.
it would be really good. Now, you did,
A little bit,
right
yeah.
on the side. Here,
They
really
sit
good.
they sit a little bit lower. It's just
Oh,
because
really
they're in
better.
my eyes that I tend to put them up a little bit.
But then, like, if you want to kind of like, remember when I said that your forehead is a little bit wide, it's actually good if you keep this area a little bit flat and then just give some volume.
Just in the middle? Okay.
Because like if you look at the side ones, this area looks a little bit bald.
Yeah.
It's good if you have a little bit of like side cuts here.
More fullness. Okay.
Like usually with like Koreans do, it looks like this. They kind of like keep this area short and then go for like a more longer style.
Okay.
Those kinds of band styles will be really good for you. So you always need a little bit of side bands rather than just over here. Is your hair usually like really long?
It's like about here. Yeah.
Usually people who have like really sharp edges look really nice in tight hair.
Yeah.
They look really like calm, like peaceful, soft. But like, you know, if you want to look a little bit cleaner, tight hair is really good. Like buns like this with like, you know, like cute hair accessories, really good as well. If you do want to like bring down your hair, like in terms of length, I think you can also put more short styling.
I've had a short bob, but I feel like sometimes if I did it short, it made this look really round.
Was it like a straight short?
It was a straight short. So I just recently did a digital perm to give my hair just because my hair's just so straight. So I've done a little bit. It's not like too curly. It's quite loose. Just to give it some volume. And when she was doing that, she said that layers were quite good. So I did some layers. This last haircut that she did a few more face framing. So that's why these ones are a little bit longer. And then when it's all down, I feel like this fills out a little bit. Just the humidity with this. I've just been pulling my hair back since being here, but yeah.
Okay. In terms of length, like for example, I did mention that you could go for short hair, but it's not more of like a bam kind of short hair because since you also have a little bit of jawline, if you cut your hair around here, the focus will be going down here, making this hair look a little bit heavy. You need to cut a lot of layers, making this area look a lot more lightweight. So more of like a Hershey cut.
Okay.
With a lot of like layers, or kind of like pixie cut style.
Okay.
Will also give you a very different kind of like more tomboyish kind of look, which could also suit you very well. But if you're still into more like feminine styling, I would recommend a little bit longer hairstyle. Maybe like around here would be also really good. If your hair is really thin, the longer your hair gets, this area will look really flat. So if that's your case, then I would recommend don't keep it too long. Especially since you're also a little bit on the petite side.
Right.
I would recommend more of like the regular length around here.
Perfect.
But perms, volume, really important.
Yeah.
Try to avoid very, very, very flat and straight hair.
Yeah. It was so in when I was younger, and I was just like, this doesn't look good on me. And my hair always held a curl really nice. So I actually did a perm when I was like 15 and loved it, and then I wanted a digital perm, so it had been like 15 years or so.
I'm going to show you some necklines. Okay, they mentioned that your neck is pretty long, also on the slim side. You can also pull up more higher styling. Like usually baby tees are usually very high over here, tight around this area, and then short on the sleeves. Those kind of t-shirts are also very cute on you. Okay. Although if you do want to go show more of your body line, you could go a little bit lower, just as long as your accessories are a little bit higher.
Right.
Like balance it out.
Okay.
Turtlenecks, really good. Not the really heavy ones though.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
but nothing too tight as well.
Yeah.
V-neck.
Might just take this off just to be able to kind of visualize it a little bit more. I might need some help. Can you hold my neckline? I love a sweetheart neckline.
Really
Yeah.
pretty. Like even when you're shooting your, sportswear or like bikinis, swimsuits,
Yes.
sweethearts would be really good. You can also add a little bit of costumes over there. Because you a lot of these styles in Korea.
Yeah. I was like, this is very Asian top when I think in my head. I've literally held off buying clothes because I was like, I need to find out because I know I'm gonna buy the wrong one.
This is square neck. Like the V's, it just looks too sharp. So I would really recommend very again edgy styling. Go for more softer looks. One shoulder line. Not bad, but it also makes your shoulders look a little bit too petite. Compared to one shoulders, I would recommend off shoulders.
Off shoulders.
Show more of your shoulder lines. Say both neck styling. In a way, it could also make your shoulders look a lot smaller. The good thing about it, it will make you look a lot more feminine, but it could also make your head look big.
Oh, okay.
So the smaller your shoulders look, the bigger your head will look.
Yeah.
And if you show more of your shoulder lines, your head will
It
look
evens
smaller.
out. Okay.
I kind of would recommend the off shoulders more compared to the both necks and the one shoulder lines. Tube tops like the square neck can also look a little bit flat around this area, but maybe like a tube top with a heart
Oh, okay.
would be a lot better. Alter styles like today, perfect. Those kind of styles are really good. So when you're choosing your straps as well, I would recommend more thinner
Spaghetti straps.
Thicker designs.
Me getting in trouble every day in high school for wearing spaghetti.
Really?
Yeah, it always had to be like thick
A thicker-
shoulder. And I was like, but I don't like them.
How do you feel about patterns?
I love a pattern.
Good. So if you keep this area too simple, this area could look a little bit flat, making like the lower bottom look a lot heavier. So you need to bring the attention upwards. So try to go for more fancier designs. Florals, really good. These are some light tone florals. These are some dark tone florals. Compared to darker shades, I would recommend the lighter tones. Let's try to go for bigger flowers. Now it kind of looks like mom's clothes.
Yeah.
Try to go for more petite style.
Petite, yeah.
Nothing too
Not
big
as-
and nothing too heavy. Especially when you're choosing really like heavy and sharp patterns like checks. If you go for like really big designs, it would look like a tablecloth.
Yeah.
Again, when you're choosing your prints, go for more smaller, daintier style. So size-wise, go for the smaller ones.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you some prints that are good for wave tights. And just because you look nice in small prints doesn't mean all the small prints
Yeah.
would look nice on
That's
you.
fair.
We're gonna start off with something a little bit more feminine, kind of trending nowadays. A lot of people wear polka dots.
Polka dots, yes.
Polka dots, really good. Especially
Oh,
for really
okay.
small ones. Really nice. The top of the wearing off-shoulder style, like a hard neck design, possibly dress with like a polka dot look. Would be really good too. Checks as well.
I love a gingham.
Floral prints, really good as well. Really nice. We're gonna try some stripes. Very basic now. A lot of people say, "Oh, always go for vertical." Not really for you. You don't really need to go for vertical stripes. It will actually elongate this area a lot more.
Okay.
I kind of would recommend more horizontal stripes.
Horizontal
for you,
stripes.
but it
Okay.
should be really thin.
Really thin. Okay.
We're gonna try something a little bit mannish. Now usually guys wear a lot of like flannels or like flat styling. Does look a little bit heavy on you, maybe like in terms of color as well. If the color was a little bit lighter, it might look a little bit more feminine, but compared to me, I do like the more feminine styles better. This is called houndstooth.
Houndstooth.
Also go for more tweed styling. Animal go for more softer, more feminine styling. Do you wear glasses?
No,
Sunglasses.
I mean sunglasses. Yeah.
Now, color-wise, you of course need to choose from your best shades. The thing about summer is black could look a little bit heavy, especially if it's like a really heavy, big, sharp designed glasses.
Right.
Let's try the Harry Potter glasses. If you want to go for a cute image, pretty not bad. Let's try some brown. This is like a basic one, basic glasses. Let's try some aviator styles. You can go for more sexier, glamorous look, pretty nice too. Since you are also a summer type compared to black, so you can also go for more gray tones. Rectangles. A little bit too professor. Square types gets a little bit heavy.
Heavy. Yeah. Yeah. Thick Ray-Bans did not do it for me.
Something like this is not bad.
Okay.
Round and thick. I'm trying to avoid very heavy styles.
I've recently kind of gotten into like the 90s kind of style, like kind of square but kind of longer. Like the
long
do you have
square?
Do you have my
Like these ones?
like that?
Well, I wouldn't really recommend very sharp design, especially since your facial structure is already very sharp.
Okay.
But that's more of like a soft kind of square. It doesn't have
yeah.
too much edges.
Yeah, not anything too sharp, just kind of like that.
Those are okay.
Okay.
This is kind of like an oval type. Something like this is also okay.
Okay.
It's like a little bit long, but also a little bit rounded rather than super square. These are also like really good too. Clear frames are also okay.
Okay.
Like cat eye style.
Yeah.
Really nice as well. Animal prints.
Me and animal print are not friends.
Just keep it simple. Semi-round, but in a more rounded way. Oh, this one's nice. It's like an ashy brown color. This is a thick aviator. Gets a little bit heavy.
Yeah, I feel like any thick frames are.
Thinner frames. Alright, you can go back to your seat.
Hey everyone, I finished with my appointment and now we're getting some lunch or some brunch, it looks like. This is literally just outside the studio. That was so informative. It basically kind of told me everything I was expecting. A few things that I'm a little bit bummed about, but that's okay. Like when I got my colors done, I think it's kind of like you just kind of learn from it and see what's best, and they know the best. Turns out I'm a wave type, so that means small on top, a little heavier on the bottom, which I already kind of knew. Should stick to feminine, soft prints, not bold and structured, but if you guys just watch the clip, you understand what all of that means, hopefully. So we're gonna grab some lunch. I ordered some avocado toast and Tom ordered a pancake plate, and then we're gonna head over to Namsan Tower. Exciting! So come and enjoy our lunch with us. Our lunch just arrived. Here's my French toast, avocado toast. It looks amazing. Thomas is killing the game with this. Wow. And his strawberry matcha as well. Fancy girl. You're a matcha girl now. Your pancakes look like donuts.
They're donut pancakes.
Oh, they're donut pancakes. That would make more sense. It looks delicious though. Tell us how they are. Take a bite.
It's like pancakes.
Delicious.
할아버지가 몇 살 때인가 됐어요. 근데 양가장치 동생이랑 왔어? 누구랑 왔어? 근데 동생은 안 왔어? 동생은 안 왔어? You don't even see my brother to
We made it to the top of the cable car, and this area right behind me is basically the smoke signal area. So when Korea was under attack, they would light them so that people would know that they were getting attacked. Oh, this is fun. They have one of those, how far you are. And look, San Francisco. And then they have one for Paris and London. So London is 8,871 kilometers that way. Paris is 8,976,000 kilometers that way. Oh, San Francisco is the farthest. 9,023 kilometers that way. I've lost Thomas. Look at this really pretty temple gate thing. It's really easy to spot Thomas. Tall white guy, easy to find. However, he said to me, you know, you're really hard to find here. Thanks, honey. Hi, Bubs. Hi. I was saying how you're really easy to find here, but you said I'm really hard to find here. Should we go over there? Yeah, we could take a picture in front of the tower. Oh, sure.
This is observation lab. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
San Francisco.
Alright family, we're sending home postcards to you from up here in the top of Seoul. Let's see how many weeks it takes to get to you.
Goodbye to the final Seoul Tower. Bye Seoul Tower. Bye to the final Nah, that final boss AFK.
잘못 봤네? 잘못 돌렸어.
Oh, I see the Well, we're still pretty close to the
와우.
Hi, people.
바람이네. 시원하다. 여기서 사람들이 가네.
We made it to the mall shopping part of the day. I was a little overstimulated, but we're gonna go through and see all the different little shops they have here. We're in a Studio Ghibli one right now, and see what else we can find that's cute in Korean. The Marvel section. The biggest birthday present. Thomas spoiled me at Apple. Thanks, Bubs. I got an iPad. I got the Starlight one, so it matches my watch. I haven't gotten any accessories or anything for it yet. I'm gonna order that when I get home, but it was so much cheaper to get an iPad here, so exciting. We've just come to dinner. We're doing chicken and beer. We're gonna get plain chicken. We have to be careful because of the peanuts, but this is the setup. This one or no?
Possibly. It's need like original.
Crunch butter chicken.
Golden original. So I'm thinking probably the first one.
Yeah? Do you want boneless? Or a whole chicken? Just all the different varieties of.
I want to do that actually.
Okay. Tom's gonna do a beer.
Soda.
Oh, that's what we had.
Yeah. Soda, so good.
I just like a soda, please.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thomas has just ordered a whole frickin' pitcher for himself. Well, if the chicken doesn't kill him, the bear is going to. My goodness.
I think it's only like 2 pints.
That's 2 pints.
Yeah.
Are you insane?
Yeah.
Guys, send help. We are back at the hotel room and we finished up dinner. Thomas didn't die, thank goodness. I hope you all said a prayer. The chicken and beer was really good. I didn't actually have any of the beer, but the chicken was really good. And yeah, we went downstairs, kind of walked through the market again. Honestly, I feel like we keep going through Myeongdong Street purely because it's so overstimulating and there's so much going on and there's so many people all the time that I feel like you kind of need to go through it several times to be able to like process what you've seen and like everything. We did go back into Off Beauty and grab a few more things. It's just such good skincare and it's so cheap. I've kind of hemmed and hawed about a few items. I'm really trying to find a hat, like a Seoul hat. So I might go to Nike tomorrow, maybe, and get one. We'll see. But that might be our plan. We don't really have any other plans for tomorrow. We might go to a folk village tomorrow. And Thomas is dying. He's in the shower right now. We're gonna both take a shower and do a face mask and head to bed. This is the first night that we've gotten home at like 9:30. So we're gonna skincare it up, relax a little bit, maybe pop on an episode of something and call it a night. So I'll leave you guys here and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.